Hi all, thought I'd try my luck this afternoon. It's much cooler now, and some showers hit. BigNoobowski, I don't know how to pronounce that. Whatever, noob, whatever. So anyway, main line Sicilian. I'm not going to mess around with Morris Smith. Let's try not to lose a pawn straight away, even if it is a gambit. So, alright. Okay, bishop g5. So it's Rhd4 d5 strategy. I'll play bishop f6 or knight d5. Knight d5, I think. It's be followed by c4. So bishop e7, bishop f6, bishop f6, c4. So I want to exchange off the light square bishops. Create a situation where this knight's firmly entrenched. So far so good. Okay. So CB, I guess queen a5 is kind of crushing. So I'll just play bishop e2. Maybe allow queen a5 to play Kf1. Because my rook could be useful on h1 to play h4. Okay. Is b4's any good? Nope, I don't think so. Right. Now b4 here, I lose that knight still. So bishop g4 would be positional. But then, hang on, b4 coming up. So after takes. Oh, knight c2 takes. I'm attacking the bishop. Oh, could try it. So b4 is the concern though in these variations. So b4, knight c2, bishop g4, queen g4, knight c2, queen g5, knight a1, queen g7, queen g7. That might be okay for me. Is that the longest variation I've seen so far today? So that's off to b4, knight c2. So bishop g4, queen g4. The bishop would have to move back, and that wouldn't be too good, I think. If it moved back to h6 to protect g7, that looks good for me. Okay, so maybe now, maybe knight c2. This queen is tactically annoying. Bishop takes, knight e7 almost is on, but h4 first. To try and get this knight e7 without the bishop eyeing e7. Okay. Right, can I play rook h3 to protect a3 to be able to play b4? Rook h3. Maybe. b4 knight c2. And there's still this problem of bishop g4s. Let's clear this problem out, so it's entrenching the knight a bit stronger. Now, maybe c takes b, still justifies the knight on a3 attacking b5 a little. But on the other hand, knight c2 is now potentially really good. So what about I don't know, rook h3 here, b4, and I'm getting stuffed. So I can't play knight c2. I can play rook c1. Rook c1. Maybe even queen e1. It's queen e1. Technical move. Stop b4. Is that worth it? Probably not, because it takes bishop a5. So back to rook h3, b4. Knight b1, knight c2. Dire. So let's get a move on here. What do I want to do? Queen d3, b4, knight c4. I think queen d3 to be able to play knight c4. Attacks b5 anyway. And also now there's b4. That's a good move. Queen d3, maybe a good move. So I just want to play b4. Or do I? The knight is entrenched, but he's got an entrenched knight, and he's also got c-file pressure and active pieces. I suppose the bishop's a bit awkward here. And maybe I've got potential for h5 and a dangerous attack, but it's got potential for f5 straight away, f2 targeting, so I'm not really sure. f5, right, he's going for this. So e takes, and b4 and d5 is undermined. So, just queen takes b5, there's queen d2. No, actually the knight's on that as well. So just b4 maybe, b4 first. Mind you, f takes e. Looks as though I'm just losing a pawn for nothing. Queen g3, still protecting a3. I don't know. Or queen h3, trying to get in on e6. Tricky. I think king g1. No, king g1. So fe queen h3 probably is good. Actually, it attacks the rook. That may be good. So as long as there's no queen d2 now. So I don't know if he played queen a4. There's no queen e6 because the knight is a bit of a monster. Okay. That just e takes f5 here now, but it undermines the d5 knight. Or king g1 to play f3. Or just h5. Fe is a major threat, just trying to win this knight. So maybe rook h3 here, just protecting that knight again. How do I get this knight out of trouble? So at least fe queen e4, rook's protecting the knight. Okay, so some light square salvation moves. This monster though is better than this. What do I do about this? Improving the best piece. I have no idea. Right, I could wait for that and then knight f6 be threatening his queen. So I don't know, rook d1. Rook d1 maybe a central move. With the idea of potentially sacking the exchange. Right, now there's a threat of knight f6 winning the queen. And also the threat maybe rook takes d4 if you're not careful, but the rook c1s. So the king's better on g1, this rook's better on g3, except h4 be unpre. Maybe it's a good idea to try and get in h5. Try h5. So he's protected his queen, he's seen that threat. I wonder if rook takes, queen e6, but there's nothing on at the moment. But rook d4, if king g1 first, it would give my king h2. Okay, so no knight f4 because losing the queen. Oh, great. Oh, God. That is awkward. Ah! Not again! No. Just give up the queen for rook. Rook and knight. Yes. Not convinced by this. Oh dear. If I can get the other rook and then maybe king g1, is it totally hopeless? This knight on d5 gives a bit of salvation to the position though, I think. Maybe I'll stop the queen coming in. So rook b3. Okay. If I can improve this knight, then positionally I'll be doing better. But is that going to happen? Also there's rook c1 check. Okay. Rook b2. Also knight takes b5, I don't know. I'll stop knight takes b5. Trying to get this knight to come to the centre. Oh, I've just managed to lose the knight, great. Okay. Disaster, disaster, disaster. 19 seconds, oh dear. Getting h6. Or is something else going to go wrong? King 8, Kf4. Oh, I've got rook g3. Rook g3 with obviously a dangerous counter-attack. Okay, rook g3. Outrageous. Rook d3. You do rook f3. Oh god, they're targeting my knight now. Knight c3. He's only got... Oh, I'm getting mated. Nearly. 8 seconds. Oh. Nearly getting mated. He's giving up his queen. That helps. Oh god, I might actually win another game today. Got a big time advantage and 2 connected passed pawns. Oh, that's pathetic. But it puts me above 2100, 2102. Yeah, yeah. Okay, sorry about that, folks. There's something happened with that knight on A3. It shouldn't have been on A3 for that long. That's for sure. It was unfortunate, this rook F4 tactic. Very nice tactic, basically. So, and then this other nice tactic later. Just leaving B5 to get this lovely Queen E8. So getting done over, but clock told in the end. Please leave any comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.